David has been working 12 hours every single day. He puts in more effort than anyone else in this dimly lit architectural office tonight. But despite his relentless grind, his career is slowly dying. Why does extreme hard work often lead to nothing but exhaustion and bitter failure? Are you like David, running endlessly on a treadmill that never reaches a destination? You are working harder, but you are not getting anywhere. 8 hours of labor have passed, yet not a single meaningful breakthrough has been made. The weight of stagnation feels heavier with every passing second. Time is slipping away, and the harder he tries to grab it, the more it seems to vanish into a cloud of useless, busy work. He crushes another failed design, a physical manifestation of his internal struggle. He is trapped in a loop of effort without any significant reward. The exhaustion is not just physical. It is a mental block that has turned his creative passion into a gray, lifeless burden of endless duty. Outside, the world moves on, while David remains stuck in this frozen moment of despair, wondering where his path went so terribly wrong tonight. His spirit is as fragile as that pencil lead. The myth of the hustle has promised him success, but it has only delivered empty burnout. We have been taught that more hours equals more value, but David's reality proves that this equation is fundamentally broken in the modern world. He doesn't recognize the man in the reflection anymore. This was supposed to be a dream career, but it has become a nightmare of repetition. Morning arrives, but the cycle repeats. We often mistake being busy for being productive, creating an illusion of progress while standing perfectly still. His day is a blur of shallow activities. He answers emails, attends meetings, and reacts to every notification that pops up on his screen. The Pareto principle is ignored here. 80% of his time is wasted on trivialities that contribute nothing to his long-term professional growth. Meetings that could have been emails consume his precious morning energy. He is physically present, but his mind is drifting in a sea of noise. The human brain was never designed for multitasking. Every time David switches tasks, he loses a significant portion of his cognitive processing power. He is caught in the busy trap. The world demands his attention every second, leaving him with no room to think deeply or create something meaningful. Constant distraction is the enemy of genius. By trying to do everything at once, David is effectively accomplishing nothing of any real lasting importance. Depth is where the magic happens, but David's 8 hours are sliced into tiny, useless fragments that never allow him to enter a state of flow. His focus is paper thin. He reads the same sentence 5 times, but cannot retain the information because his mind is already jumping to the next task. Decision fatigue sets in by noon. He has spent his best mental energy on low-stakes choices, leaving him empty for the work that actually matters. The pressure of time creates a frantic pace that kills creativity. You cannot rush a masterpiece, yet David tries to force it every single day. The digital world is designed to keep us shallow. We scroll through the lives of others, while our own potential remains untapped and completely ignored. Protection of focus is the most important skill of the century. Without it, you are just a pawn in someone else's attention-seeking game. His schedule is a mess of reactivity. He is not the captain of his ship. He is just a passenger being tossed by the waves. The tragedy is that David thinks this is normal. He believes that if he just works 1 more hour, the chaos will finally start to settle. Then comes the turning point. In the quiet sanctuary of an old library, David seeks answers beyond the noise of his modern, frantic daily life. He meets his former mentor, a man who built empires not with sweat, but with silence. The air here feels heavy with ancient wisdom. The mentor speaks. David, you are trying to move a mountain with a spoon. You don't need more hours. You need 15 pure minutes. 15 minutes of pure focus is more powerful than 8 hours of distracted effort. It is the secret of the world's most successful creators. He explains the 1% rule. If you can give your soul to just 15 minutes a day, the snowball of your talent will eventually begin to roll. That night, David makes a choice. He silences the notifications, puts his phone in a drawer, and clears his desk of every single piece of clutter. He commits to the pure 15. No distractions, no excuses. Just him and the white paper waiting for the first stroke of a deliberate genius. As the sand begins to fall, the noise of the city disappears. He is no longer David the employee. He is David, the creator of worlds. He focuses on a single line, not a whole building, just one beautiful curve. In this moment, the entire universe exists only at the pencil's tip. The struggle vanishes. He isn't fighting time anymore. He is dancing with it. This is the flow state, the peak of human cognitive performance. Every grain of sand is a building block. He is not rushing to finish. He is slowing down to ensure every single detail is absolutely perfect. His imagination begins to breathe. The 15 minutes act as a gateway, opening a portal to a level of creativity he never knew he possessed. The pure 15 is his sanctuary. It is only 1% of his day, but it contains 100% of his true artistic soul. When the time is up, he stops. He doesn't push further. He leaves the desk feeling energized rather than drained, ready for the next day. His brain continues to work in the background. By giving it intense focus, he has planted a seed that grows even while he is resting. This is the power of intention. A small amount of directed energy is vastly superior to a large amount of scattered, aimless effort and noise. Don't try to build the whole city in a day, the mentor had said. Just lay one brick, as perfectly as a brick can be laid. He is learning the art of presence. When you are fully there, time expands. 15 minutes can feel like an eternity of productive and joyful creation. The routine begins. Every morning, the world waits outside while David enters his temple of focus to build his future, one piece at a time. Now, let's look at the mathematics of this success. This is the snowball effect. It starts small, almost invisible to the naked eye at first. As it rolls, it doesn't just add size, it adds momentum. The bigger it gets, the more snow it can attract in a single revolution. Look at the math. If you improve by just 1% every single day, after 1 year, you will be 37 times better than before. But if you do nothing, if you stay at zero improvement, you remain exactly where you are. The difference is not linear, it is exponential. This is intellectual surplus. Those 15 minutes of focus are compounding. They are building a foundation that grows faster and stronger every single day. David's sketches are no longer just drawings. They are a library of mastery. Each day's work feeds into the next, creating a massive leap in quality. Most people give up during the flat part of the curve. They don't see the results immediately, so they assume the effort is being completely wasted. But David persists. He trusts the process. He knows that the law of compounding interest applies to his brain just as much as his bank account. The quality of his thinking is hardening into something indestructible. He is developing a unique style that only comes from deep, repetitive, and intentional practice. The math is clear. Depth beats length every time. A diamond is created by focused pressure, not by being scattered across a wide, flat plane. He is literally rewiring his mind. His ability to concentrate is a muscle that has grown powerful enough to tackle the most complex architectural problems. Once momentum takes over, the work becomes easier. David no longer has to force himself to focus. His mind now craves the deep, silent state. After a year, he is not just better, he is a completely different version of himself. He has transcended the average through the power of consistency. His efficiency has skyrocketed. What used to take him weeks of struggle now flows out of him in just a few hours of calm, deliberate action. This is the compound effect in action. Small, seemingly insignificant changes in behavior lead to massive, life-altering results over a long enough period of time. He is now a master of time. He doesn't serve the clock anymore. The clock serves his vision and his drive for absolute, uncompromising creative excellence. Success is a slow-motion explosion. It looks like it happens overnight, but it is actually the result of thousands of tiny, focused moments like these. The snowball has transformed. It is no longer just a pile of snow. It is a work of art, a testament to the power of persistence. Remember, 15 minutes of multiplication is always better than 8 hours of simple addition. This is the math that will finally change your entire life. 2 years have passed. David stands before a structure that seems to defy gravity, a masterpiece that has captured the world's collective imagination and awe. This building wasn't built in a frantic rush. It was designed in those quiet, 15-minute windows where David allowed his genius to truly breathe and grow. The world calls him a genius now. They see the final product and marvel at its brilliance. But they don't see the silent hours that created it. They don't see the thousands of mornings where David sat in silence, choosing focus over distraction and depth over the shallow noise of the world. He walks through his own mind made manifest. Every curve of the wall and every beam of light was once just a thought in his focused mind. His work now has a life of its own. It inspires others, proving that something created with total presence has the power to move the human soul. He receives the highest honors in his field. But as he stands there, he isn't thinking about the fame or the money he has earned. He is thinking about the small wooden hourglass on his desk. He knows that his real victory happened in those quiet moments, not on the stage. He tells them his secret. The difference between a craftsman and a genius is not the hours they work, but the depth of their presence. He learned to say no to the trivial, so he could say yes to the extraordinary. He protected his 1% with his entire life and soul. David's snowball has become an iceberg. Most of his power is hidden beneath the surface, in the years of disciplined, quiet, and invisible practice. He is no longer a slave to the grind. He has mastered the rhythm of deep work, allowing him to achieve more in less time than ever. The growth never stops. Once you unlock the power of compounding focus, your potential becomes a horizon that keeps expanding forever as you move. He has earned his freedom. By giving 15 minutes of total intensity, he has won back the rest of his life for joy and rest. Every giant tree was once a small seed. Every great achievement was once just a small, quiet moment of decision and unwavering, pure concentration. His influence is everywhere now. He has left a mark on the world that will last for generations, all because he stopped being just busy. He is passing on the wisdom. He knows that the next generation needs this focus more than ever in a world that is increasingly loud. The truth is timeless. It was true for the masters of the past, and it is true for anyone who wants to create the future today. David's journey shows us that we don't need to do more. We just need to be more present in the things that we actually choose to do. Focus is the new IQ. In an age of distraction, the ability to concentrate is the most valuable and rare asset anyone can possibly possess. He has reached the peak, not by running, but by taking deliberate, focused steps every single day, without ever stopping his personal progress. Your life is made of minutes. How many of them are pure? How many of them are truly yours? And how many belong to the noise? The choice is yours. You can keep grinding for 8 hours, or you can start your own snowball today with just 15 minutes of focus. I have a challenge for you today. It's simple, but it will change everything about how you work and how you see your own potential. For the next 30 days, spend 15 minutes every day on the thing you desire most. Just 15 minutes. No more, but absolutely no less. Turn off your phone. Close the door. Let the world vanish. Give that one task your entire soul and your absolute, undivided attention during that time. Don't worry about the results yet. Just focus on the presence. The results are the inevitable consequence of the deep work you are doing right now. Are you ready to let your snowball start rolling? Thousands of people are starting this journey with you today. You are not alone in this. Comment "Start" below to commit to yourself and this community. Making a public commitment is the first step toward real, lasting, and meaningful change. The path to greatness isn't a marathon of suffering. It's a series of small, intense sprints of focus. It's time to take your first sprint. We will be here to support you. Every day is a new chance to add another layer to your snowball and build your own incredible legacy. I'll see you at the peak of your own accumulation. The world is waiting for the masterpieces that only you can create in those quiet moments. Become part of the quiet revolution. Stop being busy and start being deep. Your future self will thank you for the 15 minutes you gave today. Don't wait for tomorrow. The sand is already falling. Start now and watch your world transform. We will see you in the next deep session.